Um, how do you contribute to our world's pollution issue? Do you recycle regularly? Do you have a trash pickup that comes up and picks up your recycling? Or do you take your recycling to a location somewhere? How are you recycling in today's world? If we do not continue to make conscious recycling choices and aid in the war against pollution, our world will not be what it is today for future generations. So, today I have three main topics to speak to you about. The first one is about recycling's impact on our planet and the lack of. The second is about recycling's journey past to present, and the third is my main point, and it's about very small life adjustments that you can make to help in the aid against pollution. So, my first point, I would like to start off by touching on landfills. Landfills are a huge issue to our pollution problem. A lot of items that come through are biodegradable, but a huge majority of them are not. Plastic, for instance, plastic can withstand in landfills for up to 10 to 1,000 years. That is a long time for plastic to just be sitting there. Not only that, but the plastic in itself can eventually emit harmful toxins to our environment, hence the air pollution issue. S.E. Johnson did a study back in 2011. It was a survey. It showed that 58% of Americans recycle. But that means that there are still 42% of Americans that don't recycle. I, for one, was shocked to find that out. Not only that, but of that 42%, a large contributor were between the ages of 18 and 30. That is my generation. That's the generation ahead of me. That is just so shocking to me, and it really shows that we have got to bridge that gap in the 42% to the 58%. So, my second main point is about recycling from past to present. This is more of a positive aspect of recycling. CNN did a study that showed that since 1960, our recycling efforts have improved over 400%. We really have come a long way. It is amazing, but if we remember that 42%, it also shows that we still have a long way to go until we can really say that we are aiding in the pollution issue. And on that note, that will bring me into my third main point, and that is about the small life adjustments that you can make to aid in recycling. These are things that you can do that aren't going to mess up your life. They're not going to make it harder for you. They're just things that you can do differently that will help. So first, straws. I, for one, love straws. I don't know why, it doesn't make sense, but the drink tastes better to me coming out of a straw. I don't know if everybody agrees, but I also have recently learned that straws are really harmful to our environment. They are unrecyclable and they're plastic, so they're unrecyclable. So straws, now you can use reusable straws. You can wash them in your dishwasher and use them again. So not only are they cost effective, but they are helping the environment and they are recyclable. So it's a 2-in-1. Another way is, I'm new to northern Minnesota, but one thing I have noticed is that people love a good fire up here. And one way you can enjoy a fire is by having a fire starter. So those Amazon Prime boxes that are piling up in your corner, because if you have a Prime account, I know that they pile up. Use those as a fire starter. Use them to start the fire and bring the fire up more. That old mail that's sitting in a corner that you've opened and you don't know what to do with. Do I shred it? Do I throw it away? What do I do? Use that as a fire starter as well. These are just simple ways that you can aid in recycling, but you're also enjoying a nice fire. Another thing is you can use rechargeable batteries. I don't think a lot of people use these yet, but I think they're great. You plug them into a wall and they recharge, and if you have enough of them, you can always make sure you have batteries. Batteries are really hard to dispose of, so this is a really great way that you can aid in recycling. And lastly, batteries and reusable coffee cups. Everybody loves to go grab coffees, but you can use that cup again. Use it for coffee the next day, use it again that day for lunch, whatever. Try and reuse that coffee cup more than once, or better yet, have a reusable coffee cup always with you. You can monogram it, personalize it, do whatever you want, but It's a simple way that you're helping the environment. So today I have gone over recycling's impact on our world today. I've gone over recycling past to present and its journey, and my main point, easy ways to recycle. I really hope that what I've talked to you about today has an impact on you. I know that a lot of you have already heard of these things before, but I hope that if you are a recycler and you know these things, maybe become an advocate later on. Tell people about it, especially our younger generation apparently, because those are the people that need to know about this stuff. So thank you for listening today, and let's go save our planet.